Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day, Mac.
And Blair.
And listen, we're back in Manchester. We're so excited to be back in this city because we haven't been here in a couple years. We have 48 hours to enjoy everything that we can about Manchester. So come along, let's go and enjoy Manchester. We're going to start out right here at Manchester Central because today they're hosting Bricktastic, which is the UK's largest Lego show. Manchester Central is a great location. It used to be a train station, originally built in 1880. It's been converted and now it's more of a convention hall, and it hosts this magnificent Lego show. This is a phenomenally large Lego show. We're not going to show it all to you here, but this is starting out our Manchester experience. So last year the Lego show had the AT-AT, which was reimagined in so many different ways. This year it's all about the Concorde. Now here is the classic original Concorde Lego. And it looks really good, it's clean, it's sleek. It is a perfect representation of what that Concorde jet looked like. And then we're gonna look at the multiple variations and iterations that these Lego creators developed and made out of it. This is a two-headed dragon Concorde.
Dragon Cord is red, white, and blue. Love that they kept the original colors, and love the design, the addition of the teeth and the tails. It looks great.
It's a two-headed Concorde Dragon. And then here's the Airbus Concorde. I love this one because it's as though you're taking it out of a set, you know, you put those pieces together, but this is all made out of Lego, disassembled Concorde.
I love that you get to see all the toilets and bathrooms and seats that are actually in the Concorde set.
Oh wow, yeah, look at that. You're right, look at that design. They actually have the toilets in there, not just the seats, but they really thought about how to really reimagine Concorde in pieces. Swan Card.
That's funny. That's cute.
Turned the Concorde into a beautiful swan.
It took 30 hours to build. Wow.
That's a long time. Oh, you know what? I almost missed the feet because look at those feet under there, under the bottom. I didn't see those at first. Concordatron. Instead of Megatron, Concordatron.
Yeah. 2,100 bricks.
Another 30-hour build. Chris Adams built that one. That's really cool. USS
Concord Prize.
Concord Prize. Almost like the USS Enterprise. But it almost looks like they turned the Concorde into a space launch system.
Yes.
With the rockets under the bottom. And then we get really fantastical
with pizza cord.
Pizza cord.
And look, they even made a little dipping sauce of mayonnaise.
Oh, mayo dipping sauce for pizza. Do you dip pizza into mayo sauce? I guess you can.
Yes, you can.
But you know what? Look at this. Details. Pepperoni pizza. And look at the cheese dripping off the sides. That's that detail right there. And I love the fact that they got that rolled up on the end for the crust. This is a really hard build. 40 hours, 2,800 bricks.
Galaxy Cord.
Galaxy Cord. 50 hours to build this one. Really impressive.
Then we have Squidly Concorde.
Squidly Concorde. Turn the entire Concorde into a squid. 20 hours to build, 3,600 pieces, and here we have one that is mechanized.
Stork Cord.
Oh, delivering little kittens, because that's where babies come from. Those wings are going up and down, some nice legs on there, and they're cats. One in a little basket here, and then one on the back. And then Concorde, card as in a music note card, C-H-O-R-D. Concorde has been turned into a guitar.
Very pretty.
3 days, 3 days. I could never build something like this in 3 days because it's not just that. Look around the back. Look at the detail. They also did the strap for the guitar as well. And the stand. And they did that in 3 days. So impressive.
Then we have Fairy Concord, which is a take, I think, by Fairy Bricks.
Yeah. 28 hours built. Really impressive coloration, that butterfly look. Feathers. We're gonna call it Penguin Card because it's a penguin.
Feathers McGraw, the con artist. That's funny.
40 hours, 4,000 bricks. There's a lot of bricks because you can tell that is a hefty design. And then
Machinations.
Which one we have here?
Machinations.
Machinations. Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote.
Yes.
Riding on the Concorde, like as though when he's riding on those rockets. Oh, you know what? There's lights at the back. I didn't even catch that at first.
Fire coming out the back.
Fire coming out the back. 90 hours to build 7,000 bricks.
Wow. Love it.
Kenzie, did you say meow? Why'd you say meow? Cause you saw a cat on the Concorde?
Why is it on the card?
Why would it not be on the Concorde? Trey, you don't know who that is in the picture? Come on, Trey. You should know. You should know. Don't you know your X-Men?
Shame on you.
Shame on you, Trey. Come on. All right, we're gonna have a pop quiz. Let's see who can name the most X-Men here. Name them.
Beast,
Beast, okay.
Wolverine.
Wolverine, that's 2.
I said Jade. What's her real name?
Okay.
You're about bad as Trey.
I know.
Come on, you guys should know. Where's Magneto?
I just said, what's her name? Is it Jade or is it Rogue? I feel like both are her name. Person.
Yes. That's the bubble.
What did you say?
Jade or Rogue, but I feel like both are her names. I think Jade is her real name.
You can say whatever you want to say. You feel like you're wrong.
Googling it. What is her name?
Silver.
So how many heck have y'all named of the X-Men? I only heard like 2.
You know who the
Storm.
yeah?
She was a
Jubilee. Jubilee.
That's
Jubilee.
a horrible name. Yes.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
I want to say Daredevil.
No, that's Gambino, and that's
No, that's Cyclops.
Yeah. And who Cyclops is partner?
Cyclops.
They're all
Oh, Jean
X-Men.
Grey.
Jean Grey.
Okay, Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Rogue, Gambit, Professor X, Wolverine.
Yeah, I think you might want to come back to that one.
Which one? Gambit?
No.
No, that's-
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I'll come back to that. Come back to that. This is Mystique.
Nope.
It's not Mystique.
Nope. Look at the tail.
Okay, is that Daredevil?
Daredevil's Beast.
Beast? No.
Nope. Beast.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Oh, okay, Nightcrawler.
One that teleports everywhere.
Yeah. Is that Cable?
Bishop.
Bishop. Okay, Bishop.
Yeah.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Bishop.
And all that. An old one. One of the original.
One of the original. Ooh.
He becomes one of
Is he-
Apocalypse's horsemen.
Okay, I'm pulling a blank.
Angel.
Angel. Okay, I wouldn't have got that one.
Archangel with the cybernetic wings.
And then it's
Everyone's favorite Russian.
yeah, it's a version of that. It's not Colosso.
Yeah, you're close.
It's
Cyclops.
no. It's like Colossus.
There you go.
Colossus.
Got it.
And I am totally blank on the last one.
Iceman.
Iceman. Okay, because he kind of is in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is Morph.
Morph. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See?
So on the original series, has anyone seen X-Men 97?
No, I haven't looked at the
On
97.
the original series, he's only in 4 episodes. So in the first one, he's the one that gets left behind. And then
okay. Okay.
But yeah.
And that was the dog.
Yeah. See?
But you got a good chunk, sir.
Yeah.
And the Colossus, it redeemed. It's a win.
And the what are the giant robots called?
Sentinels.
Sentinels. Yeah. Yeah. So did you do all of this?
Got those, Rich done Ethan's hair, then we both worked on the masks. Rich has done Transformers.
Who did the?
Yeah, me. I've done.
You did this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
Daddy said I was wrong. You know?
These are nice.
It's having a good day. Doing it.
Wow.
You can see up above the high ceiling above with this beautiful glass down on the end, out exposing to outside. You can tell that this was once a magnificent train station. It's given vibes of Union Station in Washington, D.C. I've never been to the Grand Station like New York City, but it's definitely given like Grand Central Stations. Beautiful in here with the old architecture. And then they fill the space today with Lego. Okay, I see one of my twins. Where's the other baby?
A small scale predator, about a foot tall, a few years ago. And I usually build architecture, but this year I thought I'd do something different, so I challenged myself to build a life-size predator. It took around 6 months, not full time, a few hours every night. The challenge was not supporting it with steel, so it stands up on its own, and it's modular, so I can transport it in the car. So when Lego builds something this size, they reinforce it with steel and they glue the bricks. So I had to work out a way to not do that. There's a couple of challenges. It's hard to keep the arms from falling down, so
Right.
Lots of technique. And I've got a bit more work to do to make that look a little bit cooler, I think. The dreadlocks are probably the most recognizable thing.
Yeah.
So I had great fun making those using barrels and small tape. And there's 1,200 pieces in the dreadlocks alone. So it's,
Gosh. So how much then do you think you used for the total build?
about 24,000 bricks, I think, in total. And the legs are solid, for instance, but the body's hollow. So the legs are nice and heavy, but the body's nice and light. But then keeping the head upright is a challenge. So
All done with Technic and just regular Lego pieces.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Steel frame.
No steel frame, no glue. So a bit of good luck and cross my fingers.
Is this your first time participating with Bricktastic?
No, it's my third time. 2 years ago, I brought a minifigure scale Falling Water house, the American house, Falling Water. Last year, I brought a minifigure scale Glasgow School of Art, which I had on display, and that went down really well. So this year, I thought I'd try something different. So I think I'll go back to architecture next year.
Okay.
But I love coming to the show. It's probably my favorite show.
So you mentioned some challenges to do this out of Lego. What was the most challenging part of this?
Trying to make organic shapes.
Okay.
So things like having a six-pack,
Yeah.
it's difficult. So I used the dark green to try to create a bit of shading. And because it's dark tan, and the creature in the films is a kind of dark tan olive color, the bricks are quite expensive because it's not a really super common color. And as I say, the arms and the overall shape of the shoulders is quite hard to build. So I'm constantly iterating and always reworking it. I've got a few more shows this year, so by the end of the year, hopefully it'll be looking good.
And so how did you keep this arm from falling off on this side? It's just Technic holding up. I see it's not attached all the way down.
No, it's I can show you actually, if you don't mind. There's a little slot in here, a small slot in here, and there's a Technic axle. So the arm's got a Technic beam,
Right.
comes straight up, and the axle holds it into another part. And this is built on a platform, so it looks like it's hanging, but the platform's on top, so that
And
the
it's,
arm
okay,
hangs
just down through the platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But it must have. I've probably smashed it 20 times, and my wife's sick of the sound of Lego smashing on the kitchen floor. So,
So did you design this all in your head? You use computer program?
I'm probably old school. I just do it by building. I would love to use Studio. I spend my life at work on a computer.
Yeah.
So when I build Lego, no computers. I just ground up and start and make a mistake and try again.
So where did you start this build? Did you start at the feet or what was it?
Yeah. Well, I knew what I wanted to do with the head, because that's the most iconic piece. Nobody ever remembers what the feet look like. And you have to tell yourself that as you're building, because you start to get obsessed. And you start to think, oh, I need to get the knees right. I don't know what a predator's knees look like. So yeah, just literally start with the feet, make sure it was really solid, and then start making it a bit more chunky, and then build it up. And things like the waist piece with things to hang off it, things like little elements which key you into the shape of the figure. That's really the trick.
Right.
But yeah, trial and error is the way.
So you had to go back and watch the movies?
Of course. Yeah. Many times. Yeah. Lots of printouts from the internet as well, of course. Yeah.
And how did you get the turns to work on, like the locks? You see, I see they're different.
Yeah. So hinge pieces.
Okay.
So an axle with a hinge piece. In fact, I'll pop one out.
Defects, please come to reception.
There's axle and then a hinge, and I tied it using fishing wire, fishing string, fishing line. Thank you. And then some barrels, and then just these end pieces, just to give it a little bit of flexibility.
Right. Because if they were all standing straight up like a tree would, it wouldn't look right.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
captured that part really well.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and so the head, of course. Are there any other highlight pieces for you that you really proud of?
I had a bit of fun building the spine. So in the film, of course, they're always ripping spines out. So I had a little bit of fun building the spine. I thought, it might scare the kids a bit, but maybe the parents can. And I just thought if we could have some of his previous catches on the ground, that would be a bit of fun. So I'll try to do a bit more as well.
It's always great to add more Star Wars mocks and scenes and dioramas to the Lego lexicon. Mommy. This is a really cool one. AT-AT on the ground, mid-battle. Really impressive. It's a very colorful build. Oh wow, look at this. That's very eclectic and colorful. I love the houses. But this coffee machine is something else. I don't think I've ever seen a self-pouring robot coffee machine built by Brickish. I love the colors. I love the design. That is phenomenal. It's a beautiful robot.
So the Lego show shuts down in about 5 minutes. They're telling us to get out of here, but I've lost 3 of my kids. 3 of the boys are missing: Trey, Braden, and Matthew. They were playing some Fortnite games because there's a Fortnite setup here as well, so maybe they're still doing that. We're gonna track them down and then head off to our next location.
It's always great to spend a day out with the kids, exploring Lego, showing them all the different things that Lego can do, and opening their eyes to more endeavors with Lego. Hey Blakely, what do you like about Lego?
You can build stuff with them.
You can build stuff with them.
It's very fun, very colorful.
Let's go, y'all. Come on, let's go. Matthew, Braden, get up, let's go. Come on. We done, y'all, let's go. One of the great things about Manchester is the architectural design. You have the history of this being an industrial city, and then you have the modernization of what's new and modern here, and the colorations that come together. When you put those things together, it's something really impressive. I love the way that they blended the old with the new here in Manchester, respecting the history and then moving forward at the same time. Manchester Central is a perfect example of that blending of old and new, originally built in 1880 and then modernized into something beautiful and spectacular. Some pretty aggressive hugging going on over here between Blair and Trey. Really enjoying their time out here in Manchester. I think we would probably go get something to eat, or we may go do a little bit of shopping. It's still early, although it is dark. Luckily, the weather isn't too bad. What's going on?
I don't know. Trey sounded like a hurt frog.
Mom was trying to hug him, and then he tried to.
He wouldn't hug me. How could he do that to me, Meg?
Oh, Trey, you had to hug the mama. Come on, Trey, hug the mama.
38.
Yes. You for 41.
41.
I did. You're still not hugging me. This is not a hug. It's not a hug. It's not a hug. Come on, hug it up. Hug it up.
Let's go, Trey.
Hug it up.
You're not so big, you can't hug the mama.
There, Matthew shows you how it's done.
That's a hug. Hug me.
Okay, when she curved you when you asked for something, next time he asks for something, curve him on that homework.
I can do it myself.
Yo, if you can do it yourself, how come your last one you made a 70? Trial and error, okay. Every time I come to Manchester, I'm fascinated by the Tower of Light. It's just something right out of a medieval novel, but I love the coloration of it. I normally see it in the daylight, and it looks really cool and gothic, but here at nighttime, it looks gothic, techno, and futuristic all at the same time. Go ahead and do it. Did you get it? Okay, legs.
Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. Use your old man.
Come on, old man.
Come on, old man.
Let's go. Let's see your hops. Show me your hops.
Move, Matthew. He didn't even try.
How you gonna be a baller, a shot caller, if you can't touch the parking in Manchester Central sign? That's bad, Trey. When Malachi's he's trying to reach it. Not quite. Don't hold my baby up high and drop him. Bring him back. Put him in the safety of his stroller.
I can't reach it, Mommy. You know who could reach it? Daddy.
My back hurts. So we're in the Manchester Central garage, and I know it's just a garage, but even in the garage, I love this architectural design. You can tell this is repurposed for something else, but check out the arches all over this garage.
There's a lot of great eateries out here. I really want to find out what Bunsick is.
So this is our second time in Arendelle Shopping Center. It's a beautiful shopping center. I love coming in here, and we pick up a lot of great things for the kids and ourselves. I don't know what you're gonna buy today, because we've seen bubble tea already in a couple places we want to go. But right now, we're just kind of walking around and seeing the sights.
So I've wanted to pick up either like the Laneige lip balm or one of these that had like just a travel size of all the Sol de Janeiro products, because when in doubt, I want to smell good. So I've been looking at a lot of balms and body butters and just fragrances, and this isn't a new thing that I wanted to look at or try.
So the second bubble tea shop is closed. We're now at Heaton. This is a new one. Never tried this one before, but this is our third attempt to get to a bubble tea shop. And this is not quite bubble tea, it's a little different.
I was hoping I was going to get to see the new Pop Mart in Manchester, but it's not open yet. It won't be open for another couple of weeks. So I guess I'll be making another trip to Manchester.
So coming after a really good hike this morning, we're back in Manchester, and now we're heading to one of my favorite places. We're heading to Mac and Mayer. We were here a couple years ago, guys. Go check out that video on the channel where we had the whole family in. We went out and we ate and had a great time. So we're gonna run in there today, grab a bite to eat, and then move along as we go out and explore more of Manchester. Mac and Mayer is one of the places that I really love in Manchester.
love the options, but the options are also overwhelming. Sometimes you could just have too many options. There's so many great places to order from. I think I'm just gonna stick with food from Mama's today. I ordered 2 different things. There's some wings and a burger, chicken burger. Gonna try that out, see how that tastes. I've lost Blair. I gotta go find her somewhere in here. I will say that the last time we were here, I remember there being a dessert place, and I don't see a dessert shop here. I could be getting this mixed up with my favorite place that I go to, which is also a food hall in Liverpool, but I do think I remember there being a dessert place here as well, because I would love to get some dessert to go with this meal. Very savory, and I would love to get something sweet, but we may go to a different cafe or something later on to get something sweet. Now this looks sweet. Look at something like this, raspberry pistachio tiramisu. Are these donuts? Donuts, okay. So what did you order?
Prawn drunken noodles.
Prawn drunken noodles. It looks good.
I really enjoyed my experience here today. It was great. The food was hot, spicy, tons of prawn in the food. So I always enjoy my experience every time I come here.
So we're going to spend a little time walking around the northern quarter here, just right down the street from Mackey Mayer. There's a couple locations I want to get to, and we're limited on time, unfortunately, because everything's going to close here in a couple hours. Limbo. Oh boy, that didn't go so well. I'm just gonna go over it. I see a flower shop. This way. There's a flower shop. Yeah, you know I can't walk past a flower shop. Manchester excels at these little hidden pockets and locales. London is like this as well, but Manchester may do it a little bit better, because if you don't come in here, you won't see like all these murals. You have to be on this street to see this mural. Okay, Northern Flower. Love always wins. Let's go in and see what they have in here. Hellebores, crocus, some nice plants. And they are still open. We got lucky. Let's go check it out. Yeah, we just left Mackey Mayer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we have to. No smell.
I just want to see.
Yeah.
I've never seen it or touched it. I've always heard it has thorns in it, so I don't really.
Yeah, the thorns are in the base at the bottom.
Oh.
At the bottom, that's where the thorns are at.
Dead Stock General Store. Hats, fancy bags. Let's check this out. Oh, that's a dandelion and like resin. That is cool. Aquaculture vase. Is it just the vase though?
I like the Snoopy in a puffer jacket. Up to your right. Down.
Oh.
Dead Stock General Store. That was unique, right?
Yeah.
Very eclectic.
Yeah.
Just a nice mix of things. And I got a nice paperweight. We saw a documentary on paperweights, and we have a nice glass paperweight. And that was a lot of fun to pick that up. Let's see what else we can find down here in the northern quarter.
Maybe we did do it a little bit before.
Now, the northern quarter is really nice because I love all of the art all on the walls. It puts me very much in mind of the Digbeth area in Birmingham, also covered in art. Affleck. Okay, let's go into here. Over 60 independent shops and cafes. Another flower shop. It's such a vibrant and eclectic shopping area. All the shops are independent. There's so many different things here that's available. You're going down so many different directions from a shopping perspective. I did see the ducks. Mr. T. Kanye pissed.
No, they have Samuel as a Dotson. You have to remember where he is.
Because he's Snoop Dogg?
No, he was Samuel L. Dotson.
Oh, Samuel L. Dawson, not Snoop Dogg. Okay. Samuel Dashon. Weasel. Then Weasel. That's Russell Crowe. And I thought Matthew had a lot of figurines. Wow, this is like the most figurines I think I've ever seen anywhere.
I went to did you see that?
To include The Simpsons.
Real-time cognitive decline.
I'm busy. Shh, I'm busy.
I pooped today.
Shh, I'm busy.
I pooped today.
I'm busy.
I pooped today.
Shh, I'm busy. Don't talk to me. And this is the outside of the store. There's even more on the inside. I thought we were done on the other side, but look at this. Wow. You know how much money is in this inventory? That's a lot. I've gotten lost in here probably 4 or 5 times. It's just a maze of shops that you walk right out of one and into another, and it's so much in here. You could spend hours in here shopping, literally hours. Right across the street from Affleck's is Nice Things, which is this beautiful plant shop. And guys, I'm into plants, so let's go check out another plant shop. And this one is really impressive. So we had a great shopping afternoon here in the northern quarter of Manchester. This is a nice area, a lot of eclectic shops, a lot of unique items you can't find in any other place. Affleck's was phenomenal. Let's go and see what else we can find here in Manchester.
On our endless quest of Pop Mart blind boxes, we've come to the University of Manchester.
So this is a beautiful campus. It looks like what you would expect a college campus to look like, but we have no idea where to go. We just know, we have a building number and the Pop Mart blind box robo shop is inside of one of these buildings. Walking around this college campus has me nostalgic for my old college days. Yeah.
So no one ever.
This one closed at 5. No one ever? You don't get nostalgic for your college days?
A little bit.
A little bit.
You have to think of all the work that you had to do.
Ah, forget the work. Remember the fun. Don't remember the work.
I remember the fun, but yeah.
Ah, forget the work. Starting to feel like a college student because we're back on the University of Manchester's campus. We're looking for the museum and the library, not the university library, but there's a larger city library, which is also close by. We found the Manchester Museum. Unfortunately, it's closed today. It's a Monday, so we're not gonna be able to make it into the museum. Admission 4:30. Oh, I'm not sure. Is it closed? Are you closed today?
Yeah, we are, I'm afraid.
Okay, okay.
We're closed every Monday.
Closed every Monday.
Open every other day.
Every other day. Okay, thank you.
See you later.
Thank you. Okay, so we wanted to catch the Manchester Museum, but it's a Monday and it's closed. That's how we're going to finish up our 48 hours here in Manchester. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to go into the museum, but we're going to roam around this college campus. It is a beautiful campus, and you know, I'm feeling nostalgic to my college days like I was last night when we were here.
Yeah.
If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Take care.